Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing great today. In today's video, we're gonna um, end the short Adele season that we have been on. Like I explained before, even though she's done 4 albums, I've only listened to her 19 and 21, so we're going to end the Adele series with 21 and then move on to something else this Thursday. So as per usual, I've got the song list of the physical copy album that I've got on my computer, and I'm going to state all the song names, and then I'm going to say my favourites or what I think Adele was trying to say in the lyrics and why I personally like the songs. Here is the physical copy that I've got. So obviously this is the album cover, and then the disc is on the back. Like I said before, pretty much all of her album covers have her face on it doing like a dramatic pose, or it's always like a body part on her face. So in order, the songs go Rolling in the Deep, Rumour Has It, Turning Tables, Don't You Remember, Set Fire to the Rain, He Wasn't, Take It All, I'll Be Waiting, One and Only, Love Song, and Someone Like You. Personally, with this album, it is very good. I personally prefer this album to her 19 album. Like, literally, I can be so satisfied just by listening to the whole album, and I think there's not one okay song on there. I think they're all emotionally and musically good and like really amazing. But I have counted and I've kind of narrowed it down, and I would say, even though I do love the whole album, I do probably have 6 favourites, and them are, I'm gonna state them now. So the favourites are Don't You Remember, Set Fire to the Rain, He Wasn't, I'll Be Waiting, One and Only, and Love Song. So the first one is Don't You Remember. So anyone who like knows me knows I love a good ballad, and this is pretty much the definition of a ballad, and it's very traditional when it comes to that kind of thing. She shows a lot of her vocal ability, like the slight growl that she has, and also she can use distortion. She doesn't do it a lot in her music, or that I can hear, but she uses it quite a bit in this song, which I really like. But it's just the fact that she can belt so long, which I think is impressive. And then obviously the lyrics of this song is very emotional. To me, she's talking about how she feels forgotten in this man's world that I'm guessing she wrote the song for, that she's dating. She feels abandoned, even though whatever happened that made them split up, she still feels connected to him. And she's like, don't you remember the reason you left me for? She's like, I can't remember, so can you remind me? So that's the message that I'm getting with the song. The next one is Set Fire to the Rain. So to me, this is also quite a ballady one, just like Don't You Remember. I wouldn't say it's as much, but to me, like, everything about this song is just so good. Like, they got the music so spot on, they got the melody of the way her song sounds, and with the beat of the music, it's like so good. I love the kind of drum beat at the start where it's like a marching band. It's like I'm preparing to open my heart and be vulnerable like she normally does. But then kind of when we get into the chorus, the violin starts to come in, and then that's when it feels like, with her lyrics as well, that she's being very dramatic when she's like, and I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. You know, it's very she's not stating facts at this point, but because she's so emotional, she's being overly dramatic, and I think that's what adds to the song. This next one is He Won't Go. So, I will say, if I had to pick, like, the top ones that are, like, top 2 or 3, this one is one of the 2 or 3. Because of the beat for me is quite similar to Set Fire to the Rain when it comes to, I think they've got it spot on, but I think the beat is more motivated in this one. But the lyrics, again, are just so good. To me, again, it's talking about how she's still thinking about this boyfriend or this someone that she dated that the album is about, and the way that they broke up. Like, I don't know Adele's life, and I've not really looked into her past, so I don't know what's happened, but for what I can gather, the lyrics are about, because they broke up, maybe it was in a way that she didn't like, so she still thinks of him as a boyfriend, and the song is literally about feeling like someone is still there and he needs to go and he won't go, but I can't do it on my own. And there's a bit in the song where it's like, he won't go, can't do it on my own. If this is love, then what it is. I'm willing to take the risk. So she's like, I'm willing to move on and love again if it means that he goes. Disclaimer, by the way, I have mentioned this in quite a few of my videos, but I am just one music fan's opinion. Like, just because I say this is what it is doesn't mean it is 100% what it is. Like I say, I don't know Adele personally, and I've not really looked into a lot of her life, so what I say probably won't be what is actually happening, but this is just what I interpret is happening just with the lyrics of her music. This next one is I'll Be Waiting. So, I'll be honest, this one is probably the one that I don't feel lyrically connected to, and it's more the beat and the production of this. Like, I feel like this is one of the most catchiest ones on the album. You know, not to say that they're all not catchy, because they are, but this one is probably the most focused on using different piano sounds, different drum beat sounds, and trumpet sounds. So there's more of a beat to it, and that's why I like it. And like I say, that's not to say that the song is lyrically bad, because it isn't. It's still an Adele track, and it's still very emotional, and she's still singing about this guy, but I'm just saying, for me personally, it is more the beat why I like the song and the production. The next one, which is actually the last one, is Love Song. So this one I was quite torn with, because originally I kind of thought that I liked One Only better because of the lyrics, but then I kind of remembered this song, and there's something about this song, the fact that it's like, it's still quite upbeat, but it's slower, and there's a sound to it that's almost more intimate, and that's something that I really like about the beat of the song. But then this might sound funny, but I liked the fact that she's repeating a lot of the same lyrics. Like, if you listen to the lyrics of this song, like, obviously, with most songs, there's like 100 different words in there. Where in this song, I feel like a good quarter of the song is just her repeating, "Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am happy," or "I am free again." So, but I like the fact that she repeats that, and the beat moves and changes in certain parts of the songs, and to me it feels like she's saying it in different emotions, and every emotion and every beat is a different reaction, but she's still repeating the same thing. Like I say, it it's weird why I like it, but to me it's almost like a a thing in your brain that's making you think about your decisions or how you feel, but then it doesn't change, but then at the same time the way you express it changes with your moves. So it's very much like, sometimes she'll say the song in like, "Whenever I'm alone with you," so it's more like angry, but then sometimes she'll say it when she's like, "Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again." And that one's more like remembrance of like the good times. So it's almost like, even though she's saying the same thing, the way that she's saying it in different parts is more like I'm remembering and going through my own journey of what happened in my head. So I think like that's all of the songs and all my favourite songs that I've stated. So to anyone who might like this, is basically people that I've mentioned before on her 19 album, where it's like ballady people. So people who like Mariah Carey, who like Christina Aguilera, who like Whitney Houston, who literally likes people that can sing like really long notes, because she can do that. But also I would say her sound is kind of like old school R&B, but more slower, or kind of jazzy blues kind of thing. So anyone that's into that, I would recommend it to them people as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a like and subscribe down below. If you like Adele, or if you don't like Adele, let me know your thoughts on why down below. I'll also link my Twitters down below, my second YouTube channel where I talk about my experience as a gay guy. I often talk about politics, what's kind of happening in the world to do with the LGBT community that's often crazy. So I'm basically the non-woke version, if you like. So hope you guys have a great day. Love music, love yourself, love your body, love your mind, love your heart, and see you guys.